All right. Well, hello and welcome, you guys. Welcome and hello. If you love Dangleclacks, then that means that you're in the right place because this is the GrimmGreen YouTube channel. And I'm not sure if you know, but that's two sort of epically awesome Dangleclacks that happened tonight. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. I'll go through the whole thing again for anybody watching on the replay. First, timestamps or the pinned comment. There'll be chapters. What's up? Had a big Dangleclack to start off with. That was awesome. Give a shout out to Crimson. That was awesome. Man, I feel like I got like halfway through the vlog before I noticed all of the, hey, you're muted. My main man, Jeremy V's, texted me going, hey, you're muted. I look down. I don't see any sound levels going. And I'm like, what's happening? What the hell's wrong this time? Oh. It was literally, and you could see it. You could see it. All of you could see, you could like his microphone is just not even plugged in. He's just talking into a microphone at the end of a stick that's not even plugged in right now. Shake it off. Should we do some push-ups to shake it off? Let's do some push-ups for Matt Sinister to shake that off. That was the dangliest of clacks. Not as big as a Dangleclack before the stream even started. My streaming software like restarted and it ended my stream. And so I had to go in and copy paste and create a whole new stream. That's why we're here now. Let's do some push-ups. Just because I know Matt Sinister's going to ask and I want to get it out of the way now, okay? Ooh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Whew. Okay, I feel good. I feel good and motivated now. That was good. Yeah, that was great. That was great. You know, Dangleclacks, they just keep you on your toes a little bit, you know? It's like, how do you pivot? How do you change with the circumstances? Old Nick would have just thrown in the towel. There wouldn't be a vlog right now if this was old Nick, but thankfully, old GrimmGreen's done some growing up, and we just keep going when bad things happen. We don't pout. We don't pout anymore. Let me do a real quick rundown for you here. What we're doing tonight, of course, beer, of course, what I've been vaping. That kind of goes without saying. I do have a pretty rad retro vaping. I have a really rad liquid tasting. I think tonight's liquid tasting is going to be a difficult vote. Just going to say, I think it's going to be a difficult vote. And I'm going to try to vote with the chat. I'm trying not to just, anecdote this. I'm trying to get some hard numbers, and I think we'll be able to vote in the chat, and I'm going to try to do that a little bit later on. I'm going to do, getting to know GrimmGreen. We're going to do, what did I say, liquid tasting. I have a piece of mail that we can open as well. In fact, I have an old segment that I might bring back for this vlog tonight if we need more content. For some reason, I feel like we won't, but in the event that we do, it's like 6:40, and we're all just kind of sitting here going, whoa, Nick got through that really quick. We can bust out a segment. Honestly, it's something I've been wanting to try, but let me catch my breath. Welcome, you guys. Let's hydrate. Let's hydrate with Liam real quickly. That's good. I need that Liam break every once in a while. I just need to vape. I need to have a drink of water. After I do my push-ups, we're good to go. I do the super chats at the end of every segment, and now we're really rolling. Now we're rolling right along into this vlog. In fact, there's one thing. We have some favorite comments of the week as well, but right now, let's see what super chats came in. Just real quick. We already know that we're going to be running long because of the freaking 10 minutes at the beginning of silence. It felt like 2 hours. Like I felt like I finished the whole vlog already. Vaping case, that's right. All hail the Dangleclacks. It's been a while, man, since we've had a real good one. Like we had the beer spill a few weeks ago, and that wasn't great, but it was like a funny Dangleclack. Now we really have today. Mark it down, dude. July 1st, 2021, the day of the Dangleclack.
Fishy having too much of Miss Miss Chandler Bong. No, that's the thing, Fishy. That's the thing. Zero Chandler Bong yet. Zero Chandler Bong. Crimson was listening to the Immigrant song, and it said, "We come from the land of ice and snow with the midnight sun where we give Nick 5 pounds." Damn. I knew I liked Led Zeppelin. That Robert Plant. Come from the land of the ice and snow. Now that song's going to be stuck in my head, Crimson. Appreciate that very much. Liam Johnson, that's very gracious of you. Nick, the Bridged 2.0 gets dropped tomorrow with USA engraving. Don't miss it. I know. I've been hearing about this. In fact, I was going to, oh no. I was going to like talk about it tonight because I was really excited about it. And I saved a bunch of pictures. Damn, where did it go? I wanted to talk about the engravings because I thought the engravings looked weird. There's so many weird options. There's like a Native American panda with like a Native American headdress, and like there's pandas eating noodles, and there's like a frog. Anyway, sorry, I can't find it. It's just real weird. And I'm really excited about it. I got my fingers crossed for like a 1.2 millimeter sort of mouth to lung airflow in that. Matt Sinister, part one of my interview on the Ring Scoops podcast has been posted on Discord. I was planning on giving you the day off from push-ups, but good job. Oh, no days off, Matt Sinister. No days off. The Ring Scoops podcast. All right, sick. Dude, look, I'll put that in the description below. I don't know if you know, Matt Sinister's, he's a wrestler. He's body slammed people. He has power bombed people, and he was recently on the Ring Scoops podcast. And that's kick-ass. I can't wait to hear it. I want to hear it. All right, we got one more from Dave Lloyd. Legion Vape sent me with a small bag of money for you. Oh, look at that little small bag of money there, Dave Lloyd. Shout out to Dave Lloyd for being a boss. Shout out to Legion Vapes for literally living with spiders. Literally. Yak Bong. New Wave Dave. Yak Bong. Sorry about that, Yak. I didn't mean to yell Yak Bong at you, but when I see New Wave Dave, I have to yell Yak Bong. Right now, I want to do that thing that's my new favorite thing where I get to hear from one of my subscribers, and this just made me crack up. So right now, I'd like to hear from Nathan. Featured in this live stream video can contain nicotine, although they don't natively. It's never not funny. It's never not funny. The reason that this cracks me up is because when I put the call out there and I say, hey, if you want to have a video that you want to see featured on this here vlog video, you can send them on over to me, nick@grimmgreen.com. It could be literally anything, just send it on over. Literally anything. Nathan heard that and went, horse mask. It's horse mask time. That was like, he went straight for the horse mask, and that's what I got. I got a horse mask video from Nathan. So Nathan, I appreciate that, bro. And the offer still stands for literally anybody watching this stream right now. If you have a video that you want to feature on this vlog, literally just send it to me, and it can be literally anything, and I will feature it on this vlog. Literally anything, look, within reason, I don't want to get anything super dark or anything like that, but fun stuff. Send over fun stuff. I've had enough movement and perspiration and Dangleclacks stress to last me a whole week, and I would like to drink my beer, my one beer, you guys, my one beer that I get this week. Let's do it. Is that bumper still way too loud? Okay. I just wanted to make sure that it was still crazy way too loud. This is a beer that I went and purchased by myself from, I finally got back to Trader Joe's. After a year of not going to Trader Joe's, I went to Trader Joe's and I went on a little bit of a shopping spree and I picked up some beer. This is Protocosmos from Modern Times, Tropical Galaxy IPA. It says it uses Galaxy hops, Anthium hops, Centennial. It uses 2-row malts, Vienna malts. I'm just really excited about this because it's summertime. I like Modern Times, and I like a good IPA. Going to be drinking it today. This was in the back of my cabinet. Hashtag Yo-Yo, hashtag Cool Kids for Life, hashtag Team Green Pickles. I think this came from Yo-Yo Rob Liguori Jr. I'm not sure if you're so much around anymore, Rob Liguori Jr., but I sure do hope you're doing good, and thank you for the glass. Let's go, Ashes! Yeah. We're going to be pouring this. I should have rinsed this. I didn't rinse this. It's going to be super, super foamy and bad because I didn't rinse it. And I know, and it's just the dust in here. Who cares? Who gives a heck? Disregard the constable. We're pouring a beer, damn it. Dang, this is a large can. Man, my eyes were a little bit bigger than my stomach, I think, with this can. Look at that thick head on there. You have to drink through like a man. I'm not sure what I was expecting. I guess a little bit more haziness than this, although it's a little bit of... you got a little haziness going on in there. Anyway, cheers. Here's to you guys. Thank you for being here. I hope you have something delicious to drink next to you. Stupendous. Piney, sweet, really hyper tropical. Like, not tropical flavors, though, like you'd think of like, man, that's a weird-ass beer. What a weird-ass beer. The tropical flavors in it, to me, aren't like pineapple fruit, but like pineapple, the outside of it, or like not necessarily like kiwi tropical fruit, but like the outside of it, if that makes any sense. It's got like a tropical whisper in there, but it's not like a juicy... What's up with that? It's not like a juicy... orange or like a juicy tropical pineapple type of flavor. That is freaking delicious. Sweet, tropical, piney. I get a lot of pininess on this. Delicious and hazy. I get a little bit of that, a little bit of like citrus tang on the end. I don't quite remember what the ABV was on this, but I'm guessing it's in the 7s. Yeah, 7.5, so that should be fine, although it is excessively big. I feel buzzed a little bit already, and it doesn't even look like I've consumed any beer at all. So, hey, figure that out. Now, as far as what I can pair with this, I think I'm going to go for... Let's try tobacco. Jake Scrapwood, let's try honey bourbon tobacco. This could be a thing. Yeah, of course that's good. Of course that's good, but I want something like... I don't have anything citrusy. I have maybe Rich Kids of Instagram might be good. Not so good. Man, I'm having a hard time pairing with this. If I had something citrusy, I think I'd be really into it. That Rich Kids of Instagram, it's not bad. Should I try this one? Yo, you guys know what's in here? If you know, then you know. Just be thankful you don't know. I don't know why I did that. But I'm looking forward to consuming this beer throughout the rest of the vlog. If it was a higher ABV, I'd say you could probably look forward to something like a tinfoil hat on the head. I don't know, maybe we'd do Laser Drill version 4 or something like that. But it's only a 7% or so. We're not going to get too bananas. Let's do a thing. Let's do this thing because I have a few things. In fact, I'm going to use this opportunity one more time to say, do you want to look as cool as Mr. Dixon Ciderbush here? Grimm Army hoodie, Grimm Army mask, Grimm Army snapbacks. That's an ex-smoker t-shirt. It's that free enamel pins, free beer koozies. You can get all of your GrimmGreen merch at GrimmGreenMerch.com. More designs coming summer 2021. Fall 2021. I might finally make a hoodie. Okay. I'll have a link down in the description if you want to. So I have this, and here's the time when we're going to sing some birthdays, you guys. There's some birthdays that need to happen. Let me get my little Addy Toony tool here so we can conduct the orchestra. I want you guys to sing along with me because we're singing to a bunch of people. This is great. This is great. I got this random comment. Hey, it's Carl. I'm using my wife's page to send you a super chat on the LK vlog for my wife's birthday, but it didn't get read, and I didn't know if it got lost, and you said you had to go back and find them. Can you let me know? Can you read this in this week's vlog? Yes. So we're singing happy birthday to Carl's wife that he sent me a message from his wife's Instagram account because I missed the super chat last week. So Carl, we're singing birthday to Carl's wife. It's Dixon Ciderbush. It's Dixon, not today. Today wasn't Dixon Ciderbush's birthday, but it was this guy's birthday on Tuesday. We're going to be singing happy birthday to our very own Duchess Coils, and Colin. You know Colin. See Skyn Run. Colin. All of you guys, happy birthday. Everybody should get a happy birthday song on their birthday. So I'm counting on you guys to sing along with me. I'll feel dumb if I sing by myself. Happy birthday to you guys. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Dixon Ciderbush, Colin, Duchess, Carl's wife. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Skip around the room. Skip around the room. Oh, you thought I was joking. Skip around the room. If you don't skip around the room, I'm taking the birthday song back. Look, that's all that... I'm just kidding. Happy birthday, you guys. Happy birthday. I hope it was a great day for you. Want to give a shout out to a fella named Jim, and I don't know if he goes by Jim or James because sometimes he signed his emails Jim, and I think his emails came from someone named James. So this is Jim James. And so Jim James hit me up not too long ago, maybe 2 months ago, and he's like, bro, I'm getting a def mod. You know, this guy, the Guar, big lipo, all over the place guy. He's like, I'm getting a def mod, and I want to make the Grogan def mod. He's like, he was kind of asking a little bit for permission, like, can I use like pictures and graphics and stuff from the internet to make my own def mods Grogan mod? And I said, yeah, of course, do it. I want to see this thing. I said, send me pictures when this def mod is done. Oh, he sent me some pictures. He sent me some pictures, and it is more glorious than you can imagine. Look at this. How fucking great is that? It's the Grogan mod, bro. It's Bogan and Pigtails, my profile, Vape and I think that's my arm. And then there's Bogan's like drinking a beer. And then there's this other shot of it. Look how great. I love this. I feel honored to be a part of this mod. Maybe it's the angle of the picture. My head just looks gigantic in that picture. But shout out to Jim James. You have the ultimate Grogan mod. The ultimate Grogan mod. Don't forget, next Tuesday, build stream, me and Bogan, bro. If I don't see you there, Jim James, then I'm going to question your loyalty. I'm just kidding. Oh, my God. Totally just kidding. But shout out to Jim James for doing the Grogan. I never had my face that big on a mod before, I don't think. It's crazy. I don't think that Beecher's in chat. I think he and his wife are off somewhere doing married couple things. It's crazy how a beer can just improve your life so quickly. We didn't quite do what I've been vaping, but that's okay because I have one more here and then we can do it. I want to give a shout out to Steve-O. Steve-O in the chat. Is Steve-O, are you here tonight? Yo-yo to you, bro. He posted this on the Discord. He said, you want to say yo-yo and what's up? He said he was 2 years sober from all drugs and alcohol. Recover is where my journey with vaping began, and it's not only kept me off cigarettes, but has helped me cope with triggers and anxiety, helping me stay sober. The hobbyist side has given me something to do with my hands, and the community has shown me immense support in so many ways, even through my hardest days. Thank you for all you do. I love this, and I love you, Steve, and thank you for being a part of the group. And your story is, I've heard this story from lots of people, and it's something that stays with me deeply and tremendously every single time when people say, I am clean off of drugs and alcohol for 3 years. I'm clean off drugs and alcohol for a year. And it was because of vaping, because of coil building, because of DIY mixing, because of any of the other aspects of this, what we call the vape community has really helped this guy. And that's on you guys for being so damn nice and welcoming all the time and making this like a cool place that people actually want to hang out so we can goof off and have fun. But at the same time that we're goofing off and having fun and like creating a cool space, it's like we're actually helping people. Like you guys helped him and you don't even know it. You guys helped him and you don't even know it. And that's huge. And so that's rad as hell. So cheers, Steve-O. I appreciate you, Bo. I won't toast you a beer, though. I feel like that might be inappropriate. But I will gladly toast you a Type 2. Boosh right there. So yeah, I just want to say thank you. Shout out to Steve. Give Steve some love because that's kick ass. So real quickly, I'll talk about what I've been vaping. You already saw it. It's the My Vapes Clutch X18 Mech Mod Stormtrooper button. Look at that. TT Vape sent that over. Got a black Type 2 on top. Rich Kids of Instagram is on the inside, but Rich Kids of Instagram is also on the inside of this surprisingly awesome new Aglios from Uwell, and it's crazy how different these taste. I say this week after week, but the Type 2 really brings out the low end, like the bottom end of liquids. Same liquid tastes completely different. Not completely. Yep. Yep. I can tell it's the same liquid. It just tastes tremendously different. Havocs. Yeah, if you ask me what I'm vaping, I'm telling you I'm vaping the Havocs. I like carrying these around as a pair. I like having one that's lung and one that's mouth to lung. I took very similar setups the first rally. I brought 2 Grimm kits with me, and one Grimm kit was mouth to lung and one Grimm kit was lung. And I just like having that. I like carrying these around. When I leave the house, I grab these, throw them in my center console so I can lung or mouth to lung. I've just been really enjoying the Havoc. Boxer mod. That's the Boxer Classic right there. DNA 100C. I love the crap out of this thing. Vapor Swaggins, are you in the chat, bro? That's a Vapor Swaggins donated tripod RTA on there. I installed my own little Fuse Clapton mouth to lung banger on the inside. Water Malone, courtesy of Mike Kurth. Good. It's good. It's really, really good. Aegis Legend 2. I predicted that this wouldn't leave my desk for a really long time, and it's not leaving my desk for a really long time. Kali V2 on top. In fact, still vaping last week's very random liquid tasting, the Black Fine from the Rochford Project. It's black currant, dude. I love black currant. Tremendous. Tremendous. Okay, last 2 things that I've really, really been vaping. It's that Mdura mod from Watofo. It's going to get a review real soon. It's a real straightforward dual 18650 box mod. It's real rubbery and real honking. It's got a big leather cutout on the back. That's the Voltrove 30mm V2 on top, courtesy of Zaddy Vapes. Loving the crap out of this thing too. Don't even know what liquid's on the inside. Oh, tropical. That's mango. That's Homeboy's Tropical. And then lastly, this has kind of been my ride or die. It's the mix with the har from Todd. Hey guys, Todd here. It's his RTA, Banana Cream Beauty, Oleg drip tip on top. And I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this, but that Oleg drip tip, if I catch it in the right light, it's got some like dark blue tones in it. Blue tones. Blue tones. Blue tones. It's got Banana Cream Beauty on the inside. It's just the nicest, most relaxing, mellow, like beautiful, tasty, restricted lung. I know, Mowgli. I've heard a lot about that psycho. Look, you guys are going to have to vote strong if you want it to get tasted tonight. You guys are going to have to vote strong. All right, I think I saw a few more super chats come in before we get to anything else. Definitely did. Kristen, that's very gracious of you. Just wanted to say hi. So hi. Hey, Kristen. How you doing? Thank you for coming out. Dimlit Night says, sorry I'm late. I had to go to the post office to get this Abyss. Fuck yeah, Abyss. Yo, shout out to all these beautiful viewers. Lick that smash button. Yeah. Take Dimlit Night's advice and lick the smash button if you're here. That means push the like button. Barbara Burgess, that's... I demand $2 worth of shenanigans and foolishness. I love you. I love you too, Barbara. $2 worth of shenanigans and foolishness. How was that? Was that $2 worth of shenanigans and foolishness? Might have been only $1.50's worth. I'll get you. I'll make you whole. Don't even worry. Ampersand 83. Last week I was thinking the backward retro vape bumper reminded me of music that would be played if the boogeyman was coming to visit. Oh yeah. Well, thanks for the nightmares. Hope you're doing well. Catch you on the replay. I'll catch you on the replay, Ampersand. In fact, you'll be excited to know that the retro vape bumper is still the only bumper. Even this week, I left it backwards. I think I just like it better that way. M. Dizzle, skull. Cheers, bro. Brad, lastly with the super chat, what is the best pod system out right now? Something small and pretty stealthy so I can use it at work. Something with good flavor, but can keep up the incredible work, Nick. I love you. I love you too, Brad. This one, I would say this one. This is the Vupu V-Through, easily next to the Weenax K1 from Geek Vape. Those are my two favorite pods. Don't bother with this. Vupu V-Through, stellar pod. Put it in your hand. It's even got a tiny little screen. You can adjust your wattage. Small, stealthy, baller. I really like it, Brad. Highly 10 out of 10. Would recommend again, Brad. Would recommend again. Well, what I think we should do literally right now is I want to open this package. I only have one Vape Mail package tonight. We're doing the Vape Mail at 5 p.m. And look, this isn't the only one. I know, and people in the chat are going to, the Caliburn G is obviously really, really great. The Coco is pretty great. Even the original Caliburn is pretty great. The Soren stuff isn't awesome, but it's still pretty rad. I got some more Aegis Nano coil heads coming because I really liked that, except my two coil heads burnt out so fast. So I want to see if I can get some more coil heads and put them back through their paces, because I've kept it on my desk despite having no working coil heads for it, because it was like, I don't know, it was a cool little small banger. See if this, yeah, bad. It's bad. So anyway, that's what I would say. Onward into the vlog. Let's do, I don't know why I even bother trying to do it that way. Now I don't know where it is on either side. Let's open up this package, you guys. But first, I have one lightweight package that I'm really excited about. This came from, I want to show your address, Anthony. It's not Ramella. It's Anthony. It's not Anthony Ramella. It's Anthony Caruso. Anthony Caruso. Yeah. Come on, Anthony. Anthony. I'm sorry. That's hilarious. What? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Hello, Henry Ho. What is my go-to juice at the moment? Right now it's Water Malone. It's a DIY from Liquid Barn, and it's really, really good. I've been vaping it in lung, and I've been vaping it 12 milligram mouth to lung. It's a nice, crispy, watermelon, summery, delicious, wonderful flavor. I know, Tribal Buddha. I know. Like last week we got a guitar, this week though, look, I saw the wrapping paper that's in here. and it's already put a smile on my face. Already put a smile on my face. Yo, 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 Simon. Welcome. Dated Friday, June 25th, 2021. Should I read this in a British accent? No, I don't think I should. Yo, yo, Nick. So I've been out of the loop with the cool kids for months now. Just looking at a few of the Instagram posts, and of course trying to buy those new juices of Dwayne's. Yeah, that's the struggle. My life has been crazy town lately, which has caused me to focus on it rather than all things vape related. Dude, don't even trip. Life happens. Life is just a thing that you can't get away from, man. I completely understand. Nevertheless, I'm writing this to let you know that I'll be canceling my Patreon contribution membership for now. So let someone else who wants to be in. Yeah, no worries. Anthony, Italian hillbilly. I remember you. I know you pretty well, buddy. Don't even worry about it. Don't even trip, dog. People jump on and off the Patreon all the time. I appreciate you anyway. Also, I want to thank you for your vape advocacy and sharing your and Casey's life. I may try to catch up on the Dogs Barking in the Distance podcasts before I unsubscribe as a patron. Ah, yes. So we're going to have a new Dogs Barking in the Distance this weekend. Promise. Scouts Honor, new podcast this weekend for you guys. This gift is just a thank you for turning me on to Dixon flannels. It's my go-to in the fall and winter. Keep loving that beautiful wife you married. Hell yeah, word up. God bless both of you. Anthony, Italian hillbilly. Bro, thank you. That's very nice of you. That's very gracious of you. I appreciate you, pimp. And maybe this isn't what I think it is. But Clint Fox, I'm glad you could be here tonight, bro. Okay. What are you? Oh, you're like a come on. I can't wear that. That's not a thing I can wear in public. No, there's so many things. I can't wear that in public. I can't wear that anyway. I would not feel comfortable wearing that in any aspects, not even in the comfort of my own home. That's kind of pimp though. Look, it's cool. I get it. But man, Anthony, thank you. But wait. Hell yeah, bro. Fuck yeah, Dixon hat. I'm going to rock this the rest of the vlog, bro. Let's see how it goes. You too tight? Oh, you're pretty good. DFC, Dixon Flannel Co. Hell yeah. Bro, thank you. Different Anthony, not Anthony Ramella. Thank you, bro. Very much appreciated. May never wear that neckerchief, neck like baklava there. But hey, you never know. It can be a wristband. It can be a face shield. It can be, I can use it to hold my ponytail back. Anthony, thank you. Italian hillbilly, bro. I have a new hat for the vlog. And I'm going to leave the tag on it, right? Because that's, you're supposed to. It's street cred if you do. That's just what I heard. Look, I can't say for sure. That's just what I heard. Can't say for sure. That's just what I heard. All right. Fuck yeah, moving on into the vlog. Were there any... You would wear that 100% Nephron? I can't wear that. I can't wear that. I am white as white can be. I can't wear that. Nope, can't do it. It's really like hyper comfortable though. Like I wish I could get a t-shirt made out of this. Do this. Make it. Okay. Yeah, that'll be my my PJs, my nighttime mask, so I can wear my mask to protect myself from COVID while I'm in bed. No, I'm just kidding. Were there any more super chats that came in? I don't know. Oh, that's right. Barbara demanded $2 worth of foolishness. There was one from the Dark Smoke. Here's $5 to Vape Psycho. Listen, Dark Smoke. Here's the thing. I am a crooked judge. I used to tell cloud comp contestants whenever I would, judge a cloud comp, which it's not necessarily something I'm super proud of, but it happened a lot. Every vape show, every vape meet I ever went to, I got roped into judging a cloud comp. I judged a cloud comp when we were on the vape tour. Judged 2 cloud comps on the vape tour. And I always told all of the contestants that I'm a crooked judge. I said, if you give me money, you will win this cloud comp. You will win it. I will just vote for you every time, even if you don't have the biggest cloud. So appreciate that $5, the dark smoke. We'll see what happens when voting time comes around. When voting time comes around, maybe Psycho might just make some sudden comeback. Who knows? I am a crooked judge. So what I want to do right now, let's jump into some real quick news and advocacy.
News and advocacy, yeah.
I'm going to keep this quick. I'm going to keep this tight tonight. I'm going to keep this not as so much fucking depressing. Look, it just sucks everywhere right now. It's getting to me. It sucks in Canada right now. It sucks in the US right now. It sucks in Australia right now. The only place it doesn't seem to suck is the United Kingdom. So that's kind of a bunch of the news that we're going to talk about tonight. And on a very personal note, I personally feel just wiped after 9-ish, I'm too generous, call it 9-ish years of relentless advocacy. I am wiped. I feel depleted. I feel defeated. I feel like I don't want to deal with this shit anymore. Obviously, I'm still going to give a shit. I'm still going to do what I do, but it has taken its toll on me to the point where I'm just wiped. I'm just wiped. There's no other way I can explain it. I hate giving so much of my energy and my, emotion into just hating Mike Bloomberg. And it's like a burning, white, hot, truth butter fucking laser out of my mouth like Godzilla's atomic breath that just hate. And I'm sick of wasting so much energy being so angry and hate. I don't hate anybody except Mike Bloomberg. Mike Bloomberg is actively killing smokers, and I hate him for that, and I can't waste so much energy. So that's why I've been playing guitar a little bit more. That's why I've been building a little bit more. That's why I've been goofing off a little bit more. I still am probably the most down for the cause that I've ever been, and I'm still going to be the best advocate I can possibly be, but I just can't continuously talk about it. I just can't continuously talk about it. I'm going to try to keep everybody up to date, especially with things like calls to actions, but man, it's just going to be seeing rage. Yeah, searing rage. Searing is a really good way to put it. Searing. It's infuriating to me when I get emotionally invested in this shit when I see like Canada. Millions of smokers in Canada. Yeah, how cool is Godzilla? He looks awesome in the new movie. I recently became a huge Godzilla fan, Ping the Router. Canada. Oh, it's okay. They're going to have a nicotine cap. Oh, it's okay. They're going to have a flavor ban. Oh, that doesn't make a difference monetarily because financially, Canada says that all of those people who were vaping will just go back to tobacco cigarettes. Hey, that's okay. They're counting on that happening in Canada. The Canadian government is encouraging cigarette smoking, like knowingly encouraging cigarette smoking. I just come to a certain point. I'm like, well, fuck. All right, fuck you. Like I'm trying, I'm trying, and it's infuriating. So let's whip through some news. The first news really that I want to mention is if you can do a testimonial, please do a testimonial for CASA. Make my life so much better, so much more rewarding and fulfilled. Let's get some testimonials going. If you ever have the chance to do a testimonial literally anywhere, do a testimonial for it. Do a testimonial for it. One thing I wanted to mention in light of the energy I'm wasting hating Mike Bloomberg is my GrimmGreen big summer vacation is coming up soon. It's going to be at the end of July, beginning of August. It's going to be about 2 weeks off of just streaming. So for 2 weeks, there'll be no build stream, no TBN, no vlog. I'll have lots of other content and reviews and videos, and I'll still be streaming with my patrons and hanging out with my patrons. But as far as YouTube goes, summer vacation's coming up, and I need a break. 400 plus days going straight, like streaming every week, and it's been crazy, and I just need a little bit of a break. And I'll be back stronger than ever right at the very, towards like maybe the first week of August. But when those dates get dialed in, obviously I'll let you know. You'll have plenty of warnings and things like this if you care. And I'll put it on YouTube as well, just so, that when Thursday rolls around and I see on Facebook or people are DMing me on Instagram saying, oh, no vlog tonight? I'll go, yeah. What's up, John Caps? Hope you're doing good. So that's an announcement. One more time, July 6th, me and Bogan doing a build stream. It's just someone sent over this screenshot from our last build stream that we did over here on my YouTube. This one's happening on his YouTube on July 6th. I don't know the time. I'll get you more details when I get more details. How about that? You guys kind of know what's going to happen up here. It's the American Vaping Association. If you're in America, it's them. I don't know if this is still a thing in Canada, tobaccokills.ca, but I definitely want to leave Smack and Nude Zach up here and Vaping Demystified, because that's one of the greatest things on YouTube right now. If anybody in this chat right now has not watched Vaping Demystified, what are you doing? Pause this video. Go watch this right now. It's the most one of the most spectacular videos. I watch this video when I'm feeling too overwhelmed by science-denying politicians. I watch this video, which is a lot. Of course, I'm going to mention CASA, and of course, I'm going to mention Charles Gardner and his 10,000 studies, 15 years of safe use Google Doc that I will have linked down below in the description. Let's see, what else? No, not rocking a Nick pouch right now. Why, does it look like it? Does it look like I'm rocking a big Nick pouch? No. I sometimes use snooze on some streams, like TBN sometimes, just because I don't want to vape a whole bunch or I'm trying to read articles and things like that. So I'll sometimes snooze during that. But no, not right now. Smack and Nutsack. Yeah, Smack and Nude Zach. That's smackandnudezack.nl. There's a flavor ban coming in the Netherlands. It fucking sucks in the Netherlands right now. Here's how we make it not suck. Michelle Mitten reminded me today, folks, don't forget to do this when you have a chance. It takes a few minutes. Get your friends, parents, etc. to do it too. All you need to do is to give your first name, your age, how long you smoked, and how you quit. Easy peasy, flavored squeezy. You hit up Lindsey Stroud, and you too can be part of the Golden Oldies Capital Vaping Tour. Now, you don't need to be Golden Oldies to do this. You just need to be an adult. Golden Oldies says, we need your videos. 2021 is going to suck a lot. We need to show lawmakers the other side of the story, the adults that have quit smoking using vapor products. Reach out to Lindsey and learn more. So hit up email lindsey@safada.org. I'll post her email down in the description. But if you got these videos, here you go. These videos, these videos. Go.
My name is Rob Roberts, and I live in Florence, Alabama. I smoked for well over 30 years. In 2006, I lost my wife and best friend of 18 years to lung cancer. I thought I would die with a cigarette in my hand. I have not had a cigarette in over 10 years. Today I vape banana at 1.5. Vaping saved my life.
Those videos. Side note, I would like to hang out and have a vape with Rob Roberts. Rob Roberts. That could be you. That could be you. That could be, hey, my name is Sick Boy, although you'd say your real name. Hi, I'm Dave Lloyd. I smoked for this long. I quit with this flavored vape. I vape this milligram level now. I'm this age. You can be a part of this. And the great thing about these videos is they get used all over the place. It seems like Lindsey Stroud has made it her personal mission to show these videos to as many politicians as humanly possible. Literally every time I'm on Twitter and I run across a tweet from like Raja Krishnamurthy or Dick Durbin or some other, science-denying politician talking about how we need to rid the market of flavored vapes that entice youth, and all it is underneath is like literally 20 plus Twitter comments of all of these videos. Every video. Rob Roberts is on there. Every video that we've ever watched from the Golden Oldies, Lindsey just spams them. And I love that. I love that. So do a video. It'd be cool. It'd be cool to see you. I be see ya. That is you, Kurt? No, that's not you. That's Rob Roberts. But do a video, send it over to Lindsey Stroud. I'd love to see you guys across the internet. Love to see you guys across the internet for the Golden Oldies Capital Tour. It's gaining a lot of traction. I'm seeing these videos kind of everywhere, and it's really great. They call us anecdotes all the time, but when an anecdote is in their face, telling them their story, you kind of have to just listen. So, moving on from there, I thank you, Inco. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate that. And look, I've said this before. This is the hill I'm going to die on. I'm going to die on the hill of tobacco harm reduction. This is my calling. This is my mission now. I've seen that vaping can switch even the most ingrained addicted smokers easily and effortlessly. And I think it's criminal that there are unelected, just rich bureaucrats that want to control what you do. Nobody elected you, Mike Bloomberg. Nobody elected you. All you are is just a rich guy, and you're using your money to influence governments. Nobody elected that. That is some 1984 Orwellian, just authoritarian nightmare. See how we get a little bit worked up about it. So that's why sometimes I just need to go, okay. Let's just pump the brakes a little bit. Let's get mad about something else for now. DIYers, calling some DIYers out there. There any DIYers in the house? Because I got another tweet from Charles Gardner here. This is about WS23. I know there's been some discussion about WS23 and Plugon, using it as a cooling agent, but there is some this is more science in on this. And I know I've seen people asking, and I don't know if Wayne or Mixing It Up or anybody has addressed this, but as it says, switching from flavored Juul to puff e-cigarettes may expose users to increased harm due to higher levels of WS23 and Plugon in puff products. Cancer risk may be reduced in e-cigarettes by using pure menthol rather than mint oils. This is a study. This is science done in the British Medical Journal. And look, every time I see a study where they said, here's some harms from vaping, I just assume that their methodology is wrong because that's just the track record of people, right? But it's important to look at things with fresh eyes and not just assume that their methodology is wrong, because this was done at the University of California, Riverside by the Department of Molecular Cell and Systems Biology. This wasn't just rats in a tube having dry puff after dry puff after dry puff. This is liquid extracted from cartridges, extracted from puff bars, sort of distilled down, put through like a gas chromatograph, put through like a mass spectrometer. This is really very sound science, and their conclusion that they come to, and Charles kind of already pointed to it, excessive WS23 in puff bars, not as much excessive WS23 in Juul, and they say cancer risk might be reduced in e-cigarettes by using pure menthol rather than mint oils to produce any minty flavored e-cigarette products. So I know I don't speak for the DIY community. I'm not any sort of authority on DIY, but from all of the science that I have seen, and this is the second study, stop using WS23. Do not use WS23. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a physician. I barely graduated high school. I'm literally just a guy on YouTube with throat tattoos telling you to stop using WS23. Yeah, don't vape essential oils. Don't vape WS23. Do not vape WS23. Use just menthol crystals, pure menthol. That's the way to go. Unfortunately, I do believe this includes culotta. Isn't that what Plugon is? Isn't Plugon culotta? Part of WS23 or Plugon is culotta. Look, it's not going to give you cancer like tomorrow or anything like that. It's just one of those things that's like, hey, this is not great. They have this MOE sort of like benchmark, over 10,000, under 10,000, things like that. This is a certain benchmark, and the WS23 approaches that benchmark of, if this were in any other product, you would have to take steps to mitigate exposure. You wouldn't want someone exposed to this much WS23. This is like a cool it. Just cool it. I get it. Cool it with menthol. Yeah, culotta. Cool it. Cool it with the WS23. Cool it with the WS23. Let's see what else we got. We got a few more things here. Oh, this is a.
Meanwhile in the fucking UK.
Meanwhile in the UK, look at that. E-cigarettes are more effective than nicotine replacement therapy. This is a study. Now look, forgive me, it's from the New York Post, New York Post, right? But I'll take any good news I can. A few months ago, either here on TBN, we talked about a study that was going on in the United Kingdom where they were giving free e-cigarette kits to study subjects. They got people and said, will you switch with a free e-cigarette kit? We talked about the beginnings of that study. Fast forward a few months later, this is actually the results of that study. E-cigarettes are more effective than nicotine replacements. Could you imagine this? As health experts continue to scrutinize the viability of e-cigarettes as a safe approach to smoking cessation, a new study, listen to this, funded by top cancer researchers in the UK has determined that vaping can be more effective than gums, patches, or other nicotine replacement products for quitting. This is on top of lots of randomized controlled trials we have showing the same thing. Most recently, there was the one, I think, in 2018 that I promote all the time from the New England Journal of Medicine. Dr. Ricardo Pelosa came to very much the same conclusion that e-cigarettes were almost twice as effective as literally any NRT that exists on the market. It's bonkers how effective it is. Now, because this is the New York Post, and because it's an American publication, of course, they have to mention Juul. Of course, they have to mention flavors. Of course, they have to mention e-volley. Of course, they have to mention the youth vaping epidemic. But when you get through all that hogwash, when you get through all that nonsense, you can get down here. To find out if the promise of e-cigs was legit, researchers at the Queen Mary University of London enlisted 135 smokers who were struggling to quit through conventional methods, then randomly prescribed an 8-week supply of either an e-cigarette starter pack or other various nicotine replacements of the user's choice. But wait, this is where it gets science, bitch. After 6 months, 4 months beyond the date of their initial free supply, 27% of the participants in the e-cigarette group had reduced their smoking habit by at least half, and another 19% had successfully quit altogether, confirmed with a carbon monoxide breathalyzer reading. This isn't even like, we'll just take your word for it. It's like, no, breathe into the machine, please. Compare that to the mere 3% in the control group who quit cigarettes and 6% who managed to cut back. That is incredible. 3% were able to quit compared to 19% from the e-cig control group. That's unbelievable. That should be front page news across the globe. It's not, but it should be. And it's crazy to me that anybody can look at this and go, you know who would look at this and go, this guy, Stanton Glantz. I don't know if Stanton Glantz has written about this. I'm just going to assume that he has. Here's what I imagine Stanton Glantz's blog post about this would be. He would look at the 27% of the participants who reduced their smoking by half. He would look at that and he would say, oh, that 27%, his headline would say, UK study confirms e-cigs do not help quitting. That's the headline would be. And then he would really focus down on that 27%, talking about how 27% of these 135s failed to quit smoking and actually started dual using, which is, that is way worse. Way worse. You might as well just smoke if you're going to dual use. So he would clamp down on that 27% of dual users. Go away, Stanton Glantz. And that makes me insane. And it makes me even more insane that this gigantic study from Queen's College London put on by Cancer Research UK got one mention in the New York Post. That's the only place I've seen this. One mention in the New York Post. Congratulations, America. We're a bunch of idiots. So, let's see. What else? Oh, we have more.
Meanwhile, in the UK.
UK Health Agency reaffirms the power of vaping to help smokers quit. Yeah, this is from Alex Norcia Filter magazine. It says on June 25th, the United Kingdom's National Institute for Health and Care Excellence, not even joking, the acronym is NICE. Doesn't that sound so great? NICE. United Kingdom's National Institute for Healthcare and Excellence. NICE. Well, NICE published new draft guidelines encouraging healthcare professionals to disseminate clear and up-to-date information for smokers who want to use vapes to quit cigarettes. The UK is really like crazy scrambling, trying to get their citizens to quit with vaping, and they just can't do it, whether that's through misinformation, I'm sorry, coming from the United States about lung injuries and EVALI making its way to the UK, whether that's misinformation directly coming out of like Bath University, Bloomberg Campaign for Tobacco for Kids, Flavors and Youth Epidemic, things like this. They're really struggling and they want their citizens to quit smoking with vaping. And so NICE is basically putting this out there to doctors and healthcare workers in the UK saying, hey, you kind of have to use the most up-to-date science on this. If someone is smoking and they want to quit with vaping, you have to encourage them. You have to use the most up-to-date science on this. You just have to. They want a smoke-free society. They celebrate, actually, in the UK when someone quits smoking, rather than stigmatize them into the ground with shame. This should have a considerable impact on the level of confidence among healthcare professionals, some of whom have until now been uncertain or reluctant to support patients to switch from extremely harmful smoking to something significantly safer. Louise Ross, the former manager of the Stop Smoking Service in, UK, Leicester? Am I saying that right? Leicester? And the current business development manager for a smoke-free app told Filter. The new draft guidelines recommended that UK physicians should promote safer nicotine vapes, e-cigarettes, for adult smokers should be a wake-up call for the World Health Organization. Dr. Charles Gardner, the executive director of INCO, a global nonprofit that supports the rights and well-being of adults who use safer nicotine, told Filter. The World Health Organization continues to believe that reducing harm is an evil, big tobacco plot. And they really do believe that. I wouldn't be laughing if it wasn't so comical. NICE and Public Health England have no industry influence. They look at evidence. INCO compliments them on their courageous stance against current tobacco control dogma. Yeah. World Health Organization, you got a meeting coming up, COP9, and all my hope is in the UK. Oh, Andy Jones, I'm glad you're here. All my hope is in you, Andy Jones. All my hope is in you. All my hope is in the UK, because UK and their doctors and their scientists, they're going to go to the COP9 event, the World Health Organization event in November, and I don't know, and question mark. It's going to be something. It's going to be a pivotal moment. I think 2021 is going to be a bananas year. Bananas year for vaping. Bananas year for vaping. I think the more science that comes out in favor of vaping, and I think the more that World Health Organization gets held to task by, people like the Royal College of Physicians in the United Kingdom, I think that other countries are going to open up vaping a lot more, and I think the countries that are anti-vaping might just double down on their really bad ideas, really bad legislation, really bad science. Because it doesn't seem like anybody wants to listen. You can yell at people and say, hey, when they banned flavors in San Francisco, teen smoking went back up. You can't argue with that. That's literally just data. And then you get ignored. And you go, okay, look, I tried. I tried to warn you. I can only warn you so many times. And then you go, oh, Massachusetts, huge illicit black market from banning flavored vapes. Kind of told you this would happen. Are you going to reverse it? No, it sounds like you're going to double down on your really bad idea and your really bad legislation. UK for the win. You need a United Kingdom flag. I can't wait. I can't wait to get back to the UK. I can't wait for COP9. I cannot wait. Let's wrap this up. One more thing I wanted to mention. The Truth Initiative, they're terrible, right? Terrible. They used to be an anti-smoking organization, and then suddenly they just became an anti-nicotine, anti-vaping organization. But what does the Truth Initiative's own science say about nicotine? You're going to be surprised. The Schroeder Institute and the Truth Initiative. What do they have to say about nicotine? Well, would you look at that? Nicotine is used for a number of reasons. Nicotine can have positive effects on cognitive processes, such as improving attention, fine motor coordination, concentration, memory, speed of information processing, and alleviating boredom or drowsiness. Some nicotine users benefit from self-medication for alleviation of stress, anxiety, depression, other mental health and medical conditions, including schizophrenia, Parkinson's disease. Nicotine also reverses cognitive deficits caused by withdrawal. It is not clear if chronic use of nicotine enhances cognitive function. Now, so you don't have to go to https://truthiniative.org/site/default/file/media/file/2019/08/rethinking-nicotine_0 PDF. You can just scan this QR code right here, and it will take you right to this PDF. And you can use the Truth Initiative's science against them. Because compare this to one of their more recent tweets. Oh, yeah, Juul, hold the company accountable for igniting the youth vaping epidemic. It underscores the need for action by FDA Tobacco to clear the market of all youth-appealing flavors and high-nicotine cigarettes. Oh, but what do you think about nicotine? Oh, has positive effects on cognition processes, such as improving attention, fine motor skills. Oh, but you want FDA to clear the market of all nicotine e-cigarettes. But what do you really think about Nicotine Truth Initiative? This is what we call hypocrisy. I think the Truth Initiative's brains are going to spontaneously combust when FDA eventually and inevitably approves some flavored FDA PMTA vape products. Because it's going to happen. It's only a matter of time. And I hope the Truth Initiative just implodes. So scan this Actually, I didn't test this QR code. Let's scan this QR code. Huh? Where's my QR reader? Boosh. Fuck yeah. Rethinking nicotine and its effects. That screen is way too dim. How about that? That screen is way too bright. You get the idea. Scan the QR code, get zipped away right to the PDF. I'll post links to literally everything down in the description. In fact, I'm going to make a new graphic of this. This is one that I stole from Twitter, but I'm going to make a new graphic of this that we can tweet at the Truth Initiative and use their own science against them, because there's nothing more delicious than pointing out hypocrisy. It's just one of the wonderful things when Truth Initiative gets up there and starts rallying about nicotine bringing brain poison. You can just post that graphic and be like, but your own science says this about nicotine. It's really satisfying. Really very, very hyper satisfying. So that's it. Let's wrap it up. News and advocacy. I'll post links down in the description. Stanton Glance. Okay. Let's get over to some Super chats. Sorry. It makes me insane. And yeah, COP9's coming up, you guys. COP9. I'm going to be all over COP9 like crazy. I will pay any amount of money to watch that happen. Watch that happen. Let's see. Who did we leave off here with? Oh, that's right. The Dark Smoke. Nick, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, I was told to give Nick 5. What? Bro. Fuck yeah, Star Wars reference. Fuck yeah, Nick N. Appreciate you, buddy. Boot Drip. Wait, what? Boot Drip. What up, Boot Drip? Yo Grimm. First live show I've made it, but I catch all the replays. Finally joined the Patreon this morning. Fuck yeah. If you're in the $10 or $20 tier, be sure right now to link your Patreon with your Discord, because we hang out after the vlog on the Discord in a Zoom room, and it's awesome. Welcome, yo to you, Boot Drip. Hammer, a good way to get over your rage is to vape some Psycho. Okay. I'll have to remember that that's at least 2 votes for Psycho. Need some positive energy. Wife in surgery after C-section delivering our baby boy. Had some complications. I need some positive vape energy. Oh, Joshi, oh my goshy. Literally all of my good whatever positive vibes, energy for you and your wife. Safe wife, safe baby, safe Joshi, oh my goshy. 100%, bro. 100%. Really hope everything's okay. All my good vibes for you. Crimson, one of my old customers was a 90-year-old woman named Shirley. She told me she smoked 45 a day for 60 years. 2 packs a day for 60 years. Whoa. That is so many cigarettes. Last time I saw her, not one cig for 8 years. Her flavor choice, raspberry ripple ice cream. Damn it, Shirley has good taste. That sounds delicious. Unbelievable. 90 years old, and she quit with vaping. She smoked 45 cigarettes a day for 60 years, and she quit with vaping. Look, vaping's going to save 1 billion lives. Flavors are going to help it. That's what the science says. That's my tweet. I'm tweeting that everywhere. Jack Tripper, Mr. Furley smokes menthol. Janet and Chrissy saw it. Is that true? Let me ask you this, Jack Tripper. Is Three's Company streaming anywhere? Because I've been dying to watch that show, and it doesn't seem to be streaming anywhere. Appreciate you, Jack Tripper. Queen Honey Bunny, how are you doing? Sending some love your way. Can I ask if you don't use salts, what do you use in low wattage devices with the same effect and quick delivery? Here's the thing, Honey Bunny. I just use regular traditional nicotine, 12 milligram. When I first started, I needed 24 milligram, and then I stepped down to 18, and then I stepped down to 12. And kind of 12 is where I've stayed with mouth to lung. And that's what satisfies me. It's literally different for everybody. So if you need salt, definitely vape a salt. If it's between vaping a salt nick or a cigarette, salt nick. Definitely use salt nick. I just don't personally use salt nick because I don't like the way it feels and I don't like the effect it has on me. But Queen Honey Bunny, nothing's quicker. Nothing's quicker than salt nick to satisfy a craving. Fact YouTube says we need to stop using the term EVALI. It's misleading for what actually lipoid pneumonia not caused by vaping. I know. I know. EVALI was a terrible term to begin with. It had nothing to do with what it actually was. It's just in the history books as EVALI. So if I want to talk about it, I have to mention EVALI. If I mention just vitamin C acetate-induced lipoid pneumonia, I mean, it would be much more accurate, but nobody would know what I'm talking about. They won. Look, they won that. EVALI is forever cemented in history. SVK Vape says, every time I take a sip of my KBS, it tells Nick to give $10. Love what you do as always. Holy shit, SVK. Thank you so much, bro. I'm going to take a sip of this beer and see if it says anything to me. It could. It might. It did. It told me, you need to take a bio break. It tells me, you need to go pee. One more super chat from Christopher here. First time catching a live. Always love watching your videos while building and mixing liquid. Keep up what you do. Christopher, bro. Thank you. Thank you for being here and catching a live. That's awesome. If you guys are here live and you're now, just go ahead and smash that like button. You'll literally be my best friend. I'm going to leave you with a little bit of tunes right now. I'm going to go take a bio break. I'm going to leave the opportunity open. If you want to take a screenshot of my office to use for your Zoom backgrounds, you're more than welcome to do that too. Totally allowed. Holy cow. So relieving. Don't you just love that? I love the crap out of that. What's up, Detail by Design? How you doing, bud? Let's, you know what I kind of want to do? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. Look, that's fine because what we have to do right now is... Weird, awkward. Okay, let me... Hi. Hey. Let me change my battery real quick. Look at my chair for a second. That's fine. You thought I'd be sitting down here bottomless, but you're wrong. I'm not bottomless, but it's time to retro vape. And thankfully, one of my cameras still works. Woo! What the hell? Come on. Okay, let's retro vape. What do you see here? What does that look like? That's an RDA. What RDA though? Nobody knows. We're dangle-clacking all over the place. Dangling and clacking and dangling and clacking. But this is an RDA. This is an RDA. Let's get some more light down here. RDA. I'm going to take this off. Oh, Aria. Any guesses yet? Aria. Anarchist. What is this? This, actually, you can't even read it on the logo. I don't know why I hid the logo. What does that even say? What does that even say? To me, it looks like Neeper. To me, it looks like Neeper, but it is actually the Sleeper RDA from Aria and Anarchist. This was a 2016 RDA? 2016? I want to say this was 2016, and look how grody those coils are. Holy cow dongs. Let's try to clean these up a little bit. Measure again, measure again. Yes. Just fire them. Fire these. Let's clean these up. Woo! Already looks way better. Already looks way better. I remember getting this RDA. You got it, Jeremy Clark. I remember getting this RDA and instantly loving it. Instantly loving it. I don't know what it was. I liked the airflow. I liked the flavor. It was kind of this postless design. It was a really great design. Just had two little posts, that came up from the bottom. One's negative, one's positive. Really great design. Big old juice well in there. Gigantic juice well in there. I'm gonna throw some wicks in this, and we're gonna vape this. The AFC was such like this, big, two gigantic slots, and there was a single coil option. Lots of RDAs did this back in the day, so you could build a single coil option in there. The problem with doing it this way is, if I build a single coil in front of that, I still have this whole huge empty chamber in there. I don't know. I felt like single coils on these types of RDAs were never really good just because such a huge chamber. Your flavor's not going to be great. Your flavor's not going to be great. It's not a bad build deck for a 2016 RDA. I agree. It's one of the things I really liked about it. This came out after all of the Pi drama. There was some drama with postless decks and blah, 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 and who invented the first postless deck and Pi and all these, fucking stupid RDAs that were all mad at each other because they stole each other's deck designs. It doesn't much matter nowadays anyway. Who really gives a shit? Because all those companies are closed. Sorry, Aria. Whoops, that's too much cotton. I didn't measure this. This was haphazard. Breeze Tones would be upset with me right now. Let's see if we can get this in here. I'm just kidding, Breeze Tones. I don't mean to... Whenever I think of wicking, I think of Breeze Tones. So whenever I fuck up my wicking, I think of Breeze Tones. But we'll get some wicks in here. Postless design. They were glowing nice and evenly. The airflow, if I remember correctly, wasn't awesome. It wasn't like the smoothest airflow. I just remember it being plentiful in a severe way. This time I was really into cloud chasing, just really into so many clouds, bro, clouds. Look how easy this is to wick. I need to see if I can do this. Boop. Boop. That's it. You're wicked. Boop. Spin it around. Boop. Boop. That's some easy wicking. That's even for an RDA. RDAs are notoriously easy to wick, but that is some straight up easy wicking. Boop, boop. Just pop it right down. And because your coils are centered in the middle, I don't even know what liquid I want to put on this. I don't even know. Let's do this one. Let's bleh some mixed berry lemonade. See, look at this. Bleh. Oh, look at that. Right through the middle. Goes down to that juice well. Your wicks start wicking it up. I really like this RDA. This was an RDA that I used excessively. See if we can get some CBC. That's Clouds Bro Clouds. Good old CBC. No crackle. Look, no crackle right now. Might just need some more wattage. So we're going to run this obviously in dual coil mode. So there's no tabs or anything, which is one of my favorite things. So you can just position that airflow literally right in front of your coils. Two-piece design. Close, close, open, open. It was smooth. It was a little bit, honestly, it feels zippy. It feels zippy. Let's vape this. Let's vape this RDA. I loved the hell out of this thing. The Sleeper, I thought it was a really, really underrated RDA, and I tried to pimp this RDA out to as many people as I could asking for RDAs. But, you know, everybody wanted, like, you know, goons and popular RDAs, Sub-Zeros. But this was named the Sleeper, and it was a sleeper. Like, nobody jumped on board with this. Nobody jumped on board with this. Sharp. Look, the airflow is not the smoothest thing in the world. It never has been. I wasn't ever claiming that it was. I'm going to turn up the wattage on this. I should have installed some Drip Theory coils. Man, I've never had crackle like I have from Drip Theory. Whoops. I'm going to try to show his little punk rock logo here. Even though I didn't use your coils, shout out to Drip Theory on Instagram because, bro, your coils are some of the most crackly, delicious things I've ever vaped in my face. Do we need more than 87 watts? Let's leave it at an even 90. Anarchist, Aria was part of Beyond Vape. Sleeper RDA from 2016 that came out when literally there were like tens of thousands of RDAs and it was like there was just, you had ultimate selection. There was so many RDAs you could choose from, and there were RDAs that came out that I, you know, never even heard of, never even saw, never even tried. Yak Bong. Sorry, New Wave Dave, sorry. 90 watts. Let's see how it goes. Banging as fuck. I would actually, in hindsight, I used to vape this full open. I never closed the airflow. And in hindsight, now my vaping tastes have changed. I kind of want to vape it in a restricted fashion. Restricted. It's happening to me. I used to chase clouds, man. Now what do I do? Nothing. It's just clouds. It's just a cloud machine. It's just a love machine. That's all. There's nothing else you can say. It's a cloud machine. It's a love machine. Not great flavor. It tastes like mixed berry lemonade, but the flavor isn't like pungent like I would get in like a Goon or a Recoil or something like that. Really cloud chasey. There was a time who was around in 2016? Was anybody around in 2016? I know, I need 10 more power, Nephron. All right, let's take it up to 100 because Nephron said so. If this goes sideways, bro, I'm blaming you 100%. 100%, Nephron. Let's try it, 100 watts. Feels good. And there's so much airflow, this could definitely go higher in the wattage. There used to be a time in the vape world when cloud comps were like a very, very serious thing. Shops, comp teams would have beef with each other. Yeah, Vape Capital, which, who fucking remembers Vape Capital? Good riddance to Vape Capital. Vape Capital. Vape Capital would throw these big cloud comps, and the winner of these cloud comps would win $10,000. Just for blowing the bigger cloud. Just for blowing the bigger cloud. They were strict with these rules. You had to get your builds approved by the judges. They had to be within a certain resistance. Everybody had to use the same liquid. It was like back to back, and you had to blow. And if you couldn't decide, you had to swap. Like, there were rules. It was like the NFL, man. It was ridiculous. So into cloud comping. Like, we went there. That is part of our history, you guys. Cloud comping. And so there were RDAs custom tailored for cloud compers. It's like, are you a comper? This is your comp RDA, competition level RDA. They made RDAs specifically tailored for compers. And that is everything that's wrong with vaping. Everything that's wrong with vaping. Let's make RDAs not for smokers, no, for compers. Yeah, they just compete and blow big-ass clouds at each other. And that's all this is. It's Cloud Comp Nation. It's Cloud Comp 5000. It's Cloud Comp up your face hole. And I remember being at these Cloud Comps. I remember judging builds. I remember like people having to rebuild their builds because the resistance was too low. And if you had too low of a resistance, that was considered cheating, because you're going to get a harder hit. There was categories. There was like men's, women's competition. There was regulated competition. There was no holds barred competitions. There were mech only competitions. It was crazy. It was crazy how into that the vape community got. It was crazy. I remember spending months, like not even thinking about smokers or advocacy, just being so engulfed in vaping. And then you win $10,000. You win $10,000 are going to get you to do a saw call to action. But the Sleeper's a banger. The Sleeper's a legendary classic cloud chasing RDA. There's literally no way around it. The flavor's not great, but what do you expect with a cloud chasing RDA? You want me to try to blow some O's, Jeremy Clark? I don't think I can. That's the extent of my O ability. In 12 years, that's the most I've learned to O. All right, well, Sleeper's going to stay set up because I'm enjoying the fuck out of that. I haven't had something with that much airflow in a really long time. Really long time. Did any more super chats come in? Anyway, that's the Sleeper, and here's the thing. I'm going to post this link in the description. Here, hang on. Hang on. Beyond Vape. You can go to beyondvape.com right now. Beyondvape.com right now and get an Aria Anarchist Sleeper RDA. Normally sold at $65. When this came out, it was $65. $20 now. You can pick up this cloud chasing RDA for $20. Highly recommend it. Let's even close the airflow down. Let's get some restricted going. Great. Really great restricted. Get smoother. Smoother when you restrict it down. Hella smoother. You do the SD push. People that did the SD push got accused of cheating during cloud comps. I'll teach you what the SD push is. BeyondVape.com has this RDA right now for $20. Don't sleep on that. Don't sleep on the Sleeper. Don't sleep on the Sleeper. All right. Super chat. That's it. That's all you get. I'm not sure who else came in. Let's say we got SVK. We got Christopher. We got Kevin. Fist bump straight to Kevin Yum right there, bro. I think about you, Kevin Yum. I think about you working at the top of those buildings all the time. And every day I think, Kevin Yum, be safe. Kevin Yum, I hope you're staying safe. Kennedy, it was an April morning when they told us we should go. As I turned to you, you smiled at me. How could we say no? I turn to you. Are you singing a Melanie C song? Kennedy. Are you singing a Melanie C song? Matthew, that's very gracious of you. Your vlog is the reason I tried some JMW liquids. They are delicious, so thank you very much. Fuck yeah, Team JMW. That's Juice My Way. That's JMW Premium over there on Facebook. They got some good shit. We got a really nice, like, little black market going. It's been pretty awesome, honestly. Black market's been full win. I mean, full win so far, other than I can't get pods for the Weenax. This is the dumbest shit ever. I think I told this story last week. I've been waiting 2 weeks now. I have to call USPS. I ordered some empty pods from Element Vape. Exorbitant amount of money for shipping. I thought, that's fine. I need these pods. Constantly, oops, we missed you. Oops, we missed you. I have to sign for it. Oops, we missed you. Oops, we missed you. So now I have to go to the post office to sign for it to get my empty, non-nicotine containing empty pods. That's how ass fucking backwards we are in the United States right now. It drives me insane. Drives me insane. I had one more thing, I'm sorry, here in the retro vaping section, even though we did some super chats. I don't know what this is. And Facebook reminded me that 9 years ago, this is what I was vaping. 9 years ago, this is what I was vaping. It looks like a Bulbasaur tank on top of a Bulbasaur like Ego clone. Look, if anybody can identify this, you'll be my personal hero. You'll get so much street cred from me. It would be ridiculous. You will literally feel it coursing through your veins. I don't know what this is, but I vaped it and I reviewed it way back in 2011. And I can tell it's 2011 because in the upper right-hand corner of this picture, you can see my old bathroom. That's my old bathroom, my old office. In fact, that's this same desk with a black like bed sheet stapled over it. This is what we had to deal with back in the day. This was our best offering for people to quit smoking. It looks like a Sith lightsaber, Scott. It looks like C-3PO's dick. Kind of does. Wait, have you seen C-3PO's dick, sick boy? Have you seen... Sick boy? Sick boy. Have you seen C-3PO's dick? Yak bong. I'm sorry. That's a yo-yo joke. Yak bong. I don't know what this is, but I remember that. And as soon as I saw this image, I had this vivid memory of like, I remember vaping that. Oh, why is this light still on? I remember vaping that. I remember vaping that. Oh, maybe I need to leave it on. I might leave that light on, even though it gives me evil eyebrows. I remember vaping that. No, don't really remember vaping it. Oh man, we're doing so good. What a reasonably lengthed vlog. What a reasonably timed vlog. Let's mix it up right now. Sorry, was that too loud? It was. Oh. I was listening to it. I was listening to it today. So we're going to talk about a record, except we are not, and I repeat, don't get your hopes up. We're not adding any songs to the Getting to Know GrimmGreen Spotify playlist because the band we're talking about tonight simply, they can't be contained by a playlist. They just can't. The band I'm talking about tonight is a band called Sleep. Is anybody, show of hands, into Sleep? If you are into stoner rock, then you kind of know about Sleep. This dates back to The Box, the CD box that Mark Moots burned me of a whole bunch of stoner rock bands, stoner rock, stoner metal bands, and I just head first right into the deep end, and I loved it. I just ate it with a spoon. Sleep was not in that box. I had not heard of Sleep. Even in my deep dive into all things stoner rock and stoner metal, I hadn't heard Sleep. I wasn't aware of Sleep. I was only aware of Matt Pike from Sleep, his later band, High on Fire. I love High on Fire. Huge fan of High on Fire. If you're not hip to High on Fire, just go listen to a few High on Fire songs. High on Fire. They're like stoner metal. That's how I would describe it. They're much more aggressive than like stoner rock. This whole album has this tempo. It's just... It's just this slow, syrupy, sludgy, just... High on Fire is not like that. In fact, the other guys in this band, they were in another band called Ohm, which is the complete opposite. And so Sleep is one of those, like, if you're into the stoner rock, then Sleep is one of those bands that's like, oh, bro, They're like the most respected band in stoner rock, despite having broken up before stoner rock really even got popular. In the early 90s, Sleep was a band, and they released a few things, and then they got signed to like a big label, and their first major label release was supposed to be an album called Dope Smoker, and it's one song that's 63 minutes long. And their record label went, we're not going to release this. And Sleep went, well, fuck you. We don't care anyway. We're breaking up. And then when Sleep broke up, they gained this like legendary like notoriety status. Despite not even being a real band anymore, they gained this like cult following, this like legendary, most respected stoner band like in the world type of thing. And so TP Records released Dope Smoker and released some other Sleep stuff. And, Sleep goes crazy with the vinyl. They've released this particular EP, The Clarity, which it's just one song. In typical Sleep fashion, this is just one song. Dope Smoker was one 63-minute song. They released another album after that called Jerusalem that was a 58-minute long song. And this is one 10-minute long song. And it's slow, and it's sludgy, and it's gross, and it's amazing. And in fact, I'm going to link in the description to their Bandcamp, and you can listen to this whole song. You can listen to all 9 minutes and 53 seconds of just, here, look, it says, this 12-inch reissue of the 2014 The Clarity is 9 minutes and 51 seconds of thick, slow-motion time travel. Thick, slow-motion time travel. The Clarity is something that Sleep has released like dozens and dozens of different times. It's like they had the first pressing that was like only 420 green vinyls. And then they had the second pressing, which was like literally every color under the sun, and black and red and orange and purple and green and sparkle and clear and everything. And then this year, Sleep, being the guys that they are, this year on 420 surprised everybody and just said, hey, we're re-releasing The Clarity. We're re-releasing The Clarity on this limited edition vinyl with all this badass artwork on the back. So it's just a regular vinyl, but this is one song, one 9-minute song on there. And then the back, you're not going to be able to see this, is etched with all... I can't even kind of tell what's going on here. Let's see. I think I have it upside down if we're being real honest. I think it's the spaceman from the cover of the Sciences album, and I think that's the moon. Is that the moon? Kind of looks like a building up here. It's hard telling what's going on the etching of this record, but I love it. I listened to it like 3 times today. This was a gift from my tremendous wife, Casey Pickle. We buy just whatever, occasionally random gifts and things for each other. And she's like, oh, I got you a thing. I bought you this Sleep record. And I was like, oh, what? The Clarity? They haven't re-released this since 2014. And now it's suddenly out on 4/20/2021. So it's the Sleep. It's the Clarity. If you're into stoner rock or stoner metal, you're going to eat this up with a spoon like I ate it up with a spoon. If you're not, you might not... You might not be super into Sleep The Clarity, but I personally, it does. It looks like smudges and stuff. It's hard to pick up on camera. When you're looking at it IRL, you see all sorts of like really etched, like really cool details in there. The artist that did it is kind of an incredible artist. It's just really, really good. It's cool. Don't sleep on Sleep. So I'm excited to have that limited edition Sleep. I never got this before, even through all of the re-releases, and they finally just released it with no cover. It's just a black album. In fact, look what it says on the back. This is my favorite part. The dealer is my refuge. Iomic life complete. Sleep worships Black Sabbath. Like, worships Black Sabbath. If Black Sabbath... from their first album till today didn't change their sound and just stayed with that slow, like fuzzy 70s rock sound, that's Sleep. Sleep is what Black Sabbath could have become if they didn't like go super mainstream type of thing. Sleep. Don't sleep on sleep. I'll post a link down in the description to where you can listen to this whole The Clarity. It's 10 minutes of awesomeness. Have a big old bowl of indica. Listen to The Clarity. Thank me later. They're just a really, really cool band that, I don't know. They're one of those, there's a few bands. It's like Metallica, Zayo. Bands that I hold in like really high regard as like legendary bands of their genre, And if you're talking about stoner rock, you can't mention stoner rock without talking about Sleep. So check out some Sleep. I would highly encourage it. Everybody, even if you're not into metal, rock, stoner rock, anything, just listen to it. Give it like four solid minutes because there's a long intro. It's like they're stoner, so that's dumb, and they have big long intros. And give it a shot. Give it a shot. You might be surprised. I don't know that I saw any more super chats come in. Okay, yeah, there was a few. Let's get to them. Hamish. Why? Because GrimmGreen. Hamish. Hope you're doing good down there in Australia, buddy. Keep fighting the good fight, buddy. I totally just ordered a sleeper. Fuck yeah, fishy. Fishy, fishy, fishy. You got a sleeper. You and me, we're going to be one of the few people in 2021 vaping a sleeper RDA, bro. We're going to be one of the few people that are privy to the magic of the sleeper RDA. Good on you, fishy. That's kick ass. I really hope you enjoy it. Really hope you enjoy it. Let's, shoot, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to do a very random liquid tasting? I feel like we should do a very random liquid tasting. Everybody, circle pit, shirts off in the pit, shirts off in the pit. Shirts off in the pit, shirts off in the pit. I don't know why I say that. There was one band I went and go saw. I don't even remember the name of the band. But when they really started going nuts, it's like shirts off in the pit, shirts off in the pit, and everybody took off their t-shirts. I was like, whoa, you guys just did that. You didn't even question it. Just a singer of a band tells you to do something, you just do it? I wanted to know why. Very random liquid tasting. Who's ready for this? Who's ready for this? In fact... yeah, this is going to work out great. We got plenty of time. This is going to work out great. Very random liquid tasting. So I need you guys to vote. In fact, I'm going to try to set up an official... oh, I can create a poll. Here we go. This is going to be actually scientific. I wonder if this is going to work. Random liquid tasting. Let's put in... okay. Oh, I'm going to be able to do like a legitimate poll. Okay. And let's see if we can add another option here. Okay. So I'm going to post a poll in the chat literally right now. And you just vote for what liquid you want to see. So the 3 liquids, this isn't going to be a type what you want. This isn't going to be a type what you want. You can still type what you want. I have a feeling I'll see a lot of jubbies, and that's okay. But vote on the official poll that comes up in the chat. The first one up tonight is an Addy Toonie liquid. This is a strawberry chocolate malt shake, which I want to do. We got that blue raz. Mouth-watering blue raz from Glass and Folk Arts Psycho V2, okay? Are you guys ready to do some hardcore, serious, hot voting action right now? Are you ready? Are you ready? Go. Do the poll. Where'd the poll go? Do you see the poll anywhere? Hey, look, there's no poll. Okay, look, there's no poll. Okay, there's the poll. That took forever. Go. You see the poll? Did it pop up for you guys? Is this a better way of doing it or a worse way of doing it? It looks like Psycho V2 is going to win right now, but there's only 54 votes in. 54 votes? You guys got to vote. If you want your contestant to win, if you want your candidate to win, 85 votes. Who's in the lead? Oh, shit. Psycho V2 still in the lead. Malt Shake sneaking up. Blue Raz sitting at a pathetic 14%. There's only 115 votes. All right. It looks like I'm going to keep this poll open for exactly 30 seconds. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. Yeah, promote your candidate. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have a tie? Are you kidding me right now? We have a tie. It's tied. Okay, it's not tied. Now it's not tied. Psycho V2. Okay, here, just to prove it. All right, the poll has ended. The official count is Milkshake 42%, Blue Raz 13%, Psycho V2 45%. So here we go. We got some Psycho effing V2. That was much more official than me just going, I think I saw more Psycho V2s. Stop the count. I stopped the count already. Psycho V2 won. Psycho V2. Folk art. So this came to me via Mowgli Vapes, Steve, a.k.a. Folk Art. I'm told I've been hyped this juice like crazy. Was it voter fraud? Stop the steal. Stop the steal. All right. Psycho V2. This thing has been hyped to me like everyone tells me this is going to be, if you like POA, you're going to love this. This liquid was like basically custom tailored to the way that you like to vape. So I'm like developed DIY for the win. All right, everybody watch Mowgli Vapes in the chat because he's got all the deets on this. In fact, here, let me show you this. We're going to be tasting this tonight on a Recoil Rebel. In fact, this is a prototype Recoil Rebel. In fact, it's the second one ever made, number 2, and the deck is reversed. The deck's completely reversed. The inner posts are taller than the outer posts. We completely reversed it on the prototype of the Recoil Rebel because we thought that would be like a good idea, but then we realized, nope, that's a dumb idea, so we switched it back. But I still have one Recoil Rebel with a reverse deck, and I think that's kind of cool. What's up, Todd? GrimmGreen, have you reviewed the TF18 tank on your channel? If so, what's your opinion on it? I have not. Only because Smoke, they're not a fan of GrimmGreen. I have not reviewed a Smoke product in a very long time. They recently reached out to me and had me sign something, like saying that, oh, okay, we're going to start sending you stuff to review, and then they didn't. So no, I have not tried the Smoke things. I like the Smoke things. Got nothing against Smoke. They just don't, it's whatever. I don't get Smoke stuff. Not that I'm bitter about it or anything. Yeah. So this is a 0.15. We'll leave this at 100 watts, I guess. And now is it Mowgli? Is this I get some cereal? Is that some cereal essence? Cereal? Am I tasting cereal in here? Steve. Am I smelling cereal in this? We'll see. We will see. Here we go. So Recoil Rebel limited edition reverse deck. Folk Art Psycho V2. Damn. Okay. Okay, folk art. I'm going to let you sweat for a second here. That first toot, here's what I'll say. Very interesting. Very interesting, folk art. Very interesting. Oh, look, Mowgli Vapes. I might have knuckle tested it and said awesome, but that is out the window now. Out the window. I'm just going to sit with this for a hot second. You can listen to some 7th Floor Tango, and I will be right back. What perfect timing as the song was ending right there. Folk art. You thought you could slip one by me, didn't you? You really thought you could pull one over on old GrimmGreen, didn't you, folk art? If I had to describe this liquid in 2 words, I would say pure garbage. I'm just kidding. Oh, I'm just kidding. I would actually say, holy shit. This is really great. I'm a fan of Pony on Acid. I'm a fan of strawberries. I'm getting like strawberry cereal. It honestly tastes like Captain Crunch, like crunch berries to me. Like I get cereal creaminess, strawberry fruit, something. It's exactly like it's POA, but with a crunchy component to it. It's POA with a little bit more depth, like a little bit more creamy depth, complexity, crunchy to it. I don't know why I keep saying crunchy, but I get like a crunchy component to it. Crunchy component to it. It tastes like Pony on Acid cereal milk. Pure Pony on Acid cereal milk. It reminds me of crunch berries. Like, dude, it just tastes like crunch berries to me, but not like... It's not like the cereal flavors from back in the day, like Looper and Cereal Killer. It's not that. It's not Fruit Loop cereal. It's like the crunch berries from Crunch Berry cereal, just the crunch berries, and then if you just dumped those into Pony on Acid and added a dollop of milk, like a creamy component to it. You guys, you kind of won me over. It's Pony on Crunchy. Crunchy on Acid. Bro. Scott, if that is your real name, Scott, this is really good. Folk Arts, Psycho V2. I don't know if this is available for purchase. I don't know if this is a recipe that is out there. I would imagine I would love to see him be compensated for such a spectacular flavor, but Psycho V2 is kind of blowing me away right now. Like I'm trying not to overhype it because I have the tendency to do that. But this is a stellar liquid. In fact, since we have some time, it's only 6:30. since we have some time, I'm going to do, whoops. Oh, what's up? Hang on. We're going to find something. We're going to find something because we need a new segment because I want to keep using this RDA. So we're going to go to this. Hang on. I'm sorry that it's a gray screen. I'm sorry. I have to find the right bumper, you know? I just gotta. If I can't find it, then what's the point? Let's get into my bumpers folder. Oh, God. Bumpers. Let's see if it's in here. Yep. Nope. Oh, but that's a good one. Oh, here it is. We're going to end this vlog. You're going to be making this very public very soon, Steve, a.k.a. Folk Art. I appreciate you being here, man. I'd like to see you here on some other weeks, Steve. Folk Art and the Psycho V2. We're going to put this RDA on GrimmGreen reviews a vape thing that he's never even tried before. Look at the difference in GrimmGreens. Holy cow. You want to see that again? Look at drinking every night bloated fat GrimmGreen. GrimmGreen reviews a vape thing that he's never even tried before. Yep, we're bringing this back. We're putting this RDA on a vape thing that I've never even tried before. And I feel legitimately bad about this because it's a dope product and it's just literally been sitting here on my desk and it's making me insane. You read that? This is the Broadside Double XL. I got this in the vlog like probably 2 months ago. And I have not even pulled it out of this packaging. I haven't looked at it. I haven't fiddled with it. I haven't anything with it. And this is a brand new 2021 mech mod, which seems crazy to me. Look at that. Look at that brass, shiny, Broadside mech mod. Look at that straight up Supply Co. Was that a Susco button on the bottom? Yeah. Branded Susco. They do a lot of billet box stuff and the things and the such as. I've had Broadsides in the past. It uses the same exact wonderful, wonderful switch. It's this like, I don't even know what you would call this kind of switch, but there's a little peg right here. What am I doing? What am I doing when I have the option to do this? Good God. So this is the switch. That's the contact pin right there. And then you kind of have this O-ringed switch. So when you press it, it kind of expands over the whole. It's hard to explain and it's hard to see happening. But you see that splitting right there? That's what happens when you press the switch and it makes full contact. Full contact. There's some things rattling around in here. Tube. 18650 tube. There's some threadings right here. This is an old school design. Holy shit. 510 pin. 510. Whoops. Come on, 510 pin. 510 pin. I can pop this out. I haven't seen a 510 pin in a really long time. And that's, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of exciting to see like a full, it's like a pure silver 510 pin. It's going to be nice and conductive. In fact, the reason I'm getting this out is because I know for sure that this 24 millimeter Rebel is going to fit on here sick as tids. Yes. Sick. That's perfect. Where did the little doodad guy go? Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Whew. I thought I dropped it. God, I dropped it. And this thread's on here. It has to, right? Oh, it's reverse threaded. Okay. That makes sense. That's reverse threaded. And so we're going to have to do that thing where we adjust for the battery rattle with an old threaded thing like this. The Broadside I had earlier, or priorly to this, was it was just a hybrid. You know, it was a hybrid 510. So let's get this back in here. Let's get this switch back together. It's a pretty ingenious switch. I've always appreciated the the broadside switch. Cool little switch, cool little throw. Feels a lot better, honestly, once you get a battery in here, but that's a 21700. Let's see how much battery rattle adjustmenting we need to do. Quite a bit. Look at that gap. So the way that we get rid of the gap is thread this down a little bit more, then screw this down. And the point, the goal is to make a solid connection with your battery so there's no battery rattle. Piece of shit fucking camera. The point is to make a good connection with the battery so there's no battery rattle, but you also want to get rid of that gap. So it's a process of unscrewing this, screwing this down a little bit, screwing it back on. And we didn't shorten the gap really at all. So let's do this freaking again. I wonder if it's... I can't get rid of this gap at all. No matter what I do, that gap remains. And it's really difficult to unscrew this without unscrewing your RDA. Okay, that's stupid as hell. Why did they do that? Why'd they do that? I'm going to screw this all the way down. I don't think it's touching the atomizer right now, though. That's the problem. And, yeah, it's just going to be fucking Gap Nation. I don't know how to get rid of this gap, Dylan. I do not know. I do not understand this pin. Let's try that. Nope. Fucking gap. I'm never going to be able to get rid of that. I've tried literally every combination. Yeah, listen, this is the reason why we had 510 hybrids. Upside down? No, that's craziness. What do you mean upside down? This pin can only go in one way. And this is reverse threaded. So that's threaded all the way down, and then that's the pin that has to touch your 510. I don't know what else to do. It has to touch both. It has to touch your battery and your 510. And this is reverse threaded, so if I keep reverse threading this, it just pulls the contact out away. You see the contact coming out the bottom now? It pulls the contact away from the 510 pin. I guarantee you it's not touching the 510 pin right now. 100%. Yep, nothing. Not touching the 510 pin in any capacity. So this has to be unscrewed so that there's a hole in the bottom so that it can leave a gap there so that this can press up and actually freaking hit the contact. Fuck it. We're just going to vape this with a gap. And I don't know how to get rid of that. Maybe I need a different 21700. Maybe the fit and finish tolerances are so tight that it only really works with like certain 21700s. Nope. Fucking gap. Fires. Fire's fine. Gap. Broadside double XL. I don't know how to get rid of the gap. I do not know. Take the RDA off first. That's the opposite of how I have done every mech in the history of time, but all right, let's try that. All that we're going to end up with is a gap underneath the 510. So that still won't go down all the way. Still won't go down all the way. Still won't go down all the way. You know, and I mean, I'm not to talk shit on Straight Up Supply Co. or Dylan. This could just be a dumb mech mod. I've reviewed plenty of dumbass mech mods that don't work right. This could be just a fucking stupid mech. Out of focus, stupid mech. Eternal gap. Eternal gap. I don't know why my camera's having such a hard time focusing. Eternal gap. Eternal gap. And I guarantee you, if I screw this down, we're going to end up with two gaps. Right there. We got a gap there, and now a new gap underneath the 510. I don't know. Fucking stupid mech. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. If I'm doing it wrong, someone please tell me that I'm doing it wrong. Where's Dylan? Now I have 2 gaps. So you have to connect the atomizer first if you don't want a gap underneath your atomizer. That's for damn sure. This pin is a complete fucking mystery to me. What if I just take this straight up off? Battery rattle. Battery rattle like crazy. So you either go from battery rattle. I'm sorry, my camera will not fucking focus. You either go from battery rattle or gaps. It's one of the two. Those are your 2 options. Thanks for playing. And so, rather than have battery rattle, I'm just going to have a gap. Just dealing with a gappy ass broadside, and that bums me out like nobody's business. That little gap in the top cap right there is stupid as hell. Put a different RDA on it. Should that be the only thing that makes a mech mod work, though, is if you use the proper RDA on it? I don't think so. I think that if this works with another RDA, that is some stupid shit. That is some dumbass shit. Oh, yeah, we made a great 21700 mech mod. Oh, really? What does it work with? Only a few RDAs. Cool. Oh, it's worse. Kali V2 gap is worse. Kali V2 gap is worse. Worse gap. So you have to decide where you want the gap ultimately. You can have it under your RDA or you could have it under the top cap. And look, I could probably crank this down a bit and crush that battery and really get that gap to go away, but that gap ain't going nowhere. Ain't going nowhere. It's not. It ain't. It ain't going nowhere. Check the switch to see if it's screwed together right. All right, let's troubleshoot this, you guys. Yep. Nothing can be done down here. The switch is just one piece. That's it. Just one piece switch. Nope, that doesn't rotate. Flathead screwdriver, does this rotate? Oh, that rotates. All right. Well, now we're getting somewhere, Dane B. Let's see. Let's see if that improved. If you have to adjust a pin at the top and a pin at the bottom every fucking time, that does not make this a better mech mod. Nope. So I adjusted the pin in the bottom and it did get rid of the gap, but now it doesn't fire. Doesn't fire. Button doesn't even budge. So that's not the issue. So now I have to screw this back in and really get that gap going again at the top. Okay. Now I know the switch will work. Did anybody buy one of these? Because I'm sorry. Switches together properly. Batteries in. I'm just going to vape this, gap or not. I mean, I'm not going to use it after this because it has a crunchy button. Crunchy button. Broadside Double XL has a gap at the top, a silver-plated 510 pin that is unadjustable, and a crunchy button. But in spite of all of that, it's hitting nice and hard. I was so disappointed, man. I really wanted to use this recoil setup on this mech mod. I thought, damn, that's going to be so cool. I planned on this setup right here. All things came together except for the Broadside XXL. I loved the original Broadside. Literally loved it. Loved it. It was hybridized. It was awesome. Dane B, let me ask you this question. Should I have to fiddle with 2 pins in the top and the bottom in a modern 2021 mech mod in order to vape it properly? Is that a reasonable request of the consumer? Here's a brand new modern mech mod, except it's a really old design. You're going to have to adjust the pin at the top. You're going to have to adjust the pin at the bottom. And even then, you probably won't get rid of that gap. Is that a reasonable request of the consumer? He removed the nut. Yeah, I removed the nut. I'll remove the nut again. The nut's reverse threaded, and so the more you thread it down reverse, it pulls the pin away from the 510 and loses the connection. So the first thing you have to do is press your pin in there so that it's touching the bottom of your atomizer. Then we can reverse thread this on just enough so that it touches the Delrin right there. That's it. This is barely, if I screw this any more, it's going to start pulling that 510 pin away from the 510 connection. Now let's look at the switch at the bottom again, because why not? This is what's on the bottom. It is adjustable. This comes out of here. But, okay, so it's all the way down. If I do it half a turn out, half a turn, that's it. That's where we're going, half a turn. No, you shouldn't, but once you get the bottom fixed, you shouldn't have to touch it after that. I just got here. Did you mess with the switch at all before? Yeah, I did. I'm sorry, Dane B. Look, I'm not coming down on you, bro. I appreciate that. Appreciate that feedback very much. I just hate polishing turds. I hate polishing turds. And even if I can get this to work completely properly with no gaps, that's turd level adjustments. Oh! Not really. If I took it out another quarter of a turn, we could get this down to be flush. Look, I'm down. I'm down for the cause. Let's take this bottom pin out one more turn, one more half a turn, and then we can finally get it adjusted properly. Ah. Okay. Whoops. Son of a bitch. Who knew that this Broadside XL would be... Honestly, I'd used broadsides in the past, so I felt like I knew what I was expecting. Okay, that's as close as I'm getting tonight. I'm not going to do another adjustment on the bottom session. It's not crazy. It's not crazy. It is, the gap has become a slight gap now. Slight gap. Let's see if it still fires. Okay, still fires. The switch on it is bad. It's crunchy, and the throw is maybe a millimeter. Maybe a millimeter. Hair trigger. Hits hard. Wow, hits hard. Hits great. Holy crap, Broadside, that hits good. Holy crap, that hits good. I'm trying to get M-Turk. We're having MSM7. Trying to get Turk on the show. We're definitely getting Kent's back next week. He said he had too much fun. 2015 is called They Want Their Tube Back. It is very 2015. It's very 2014, honestly, with that long pin in there. And honestly, mech mods have moved past this, and that's why this bums me out of fiddly adjustment things. One of my biggest gripes of mech mods throughout the vape industry was fiddly little dual pins at the top. It was obnoxious. If I hated it. When my mech mod would die, I'd go, nope, that's it. I'm not changing that battery, because changing the battery involves opening it, pulling your battery out, putting a new battery in, and then readjusting 2 little pins at the top so that you could get a contact and not get battery rattle. There was a time when mech mods did nothing but piss me off, and this is the design. This is the design. That pin at the top, the adjustment on the bottom. Why is it that I can grab literally tons of other mech mods and just throw an RDA and a battery in it And I don't need to adjust little pins on the bottom. I don't need to adjust any little pins on the top. Come on, Broadside. Come on. It's 2021. But still, with that said, it's a beautiful mech, and it hits damn hard. I just wish I liked this button a little bit more. It's just not enough throw, and it gets crunchy. Crunchy. There's ways to do 5-10 pins where you don't need to have fiddly screws. I've seen it. I've used those mechs. In fact, the biggest mech like pain in the ass that I really put up with a lot was the original dot mod mech, because it had 3 different length 5-10 pins. And so you had to try your atomizer with each pin, and one pin would be like, nope, that rattles. One pin's like, oh, no, there's a gap. And then the last pin's like, finally, it's okay. Sometimes on certain RDA battery combos, none of the pins would work, and that would drive me insane. That would make me crazy. Yeah, there's 0 feedback from the switch, Ashton. It's not like a press. It's not soft. It's a hair trigger. It's hard to press, and it's crunchy. In the little distance that it travels, the millimeter distance is crunchy. What's up, Paul F? How you doing, bud? Crunchy juice, crunchy mechs. But here's the thing. I'm probably going to throw this recoil on another mech. I've had my Ronin mech out for a while now. I might polish it up, put it on there. But I'm loving the crap out of this Psycho V2. Loving the ever-loving crap out of this Psycho V2. Well done. Well done, folk art. Well done. Jason Clouds, I'll check you later. We're going to start wrapping this up anyway. All right. Oh, and I got some Straight Up Supply Co. Broadside battery wraps, mother trucker. I don't know. Chances are this broadside, I'm going to use it for a little bit. It's going to end up getting given away. Maybe a patron can make more sense of this broadside than I can. But damn, it hits hard. Damn, it hits hard. But that switch kind of sucks. And I purged and I got juice all over me. So now there's Pony on Psycho V2 all over this mech. I'm just kidding. That's gross. Why would you even joke about that? All right. Well, there you go. GrimmGreen reviews a vape thing he's never even tried before. Struggles with a mech mod. Doesn't enjoy this particular mech mod. Vape budget hands, probably you're going to need them. Banana stickers, I'm going to go ahead and say like 3.5 banana stickers. I feel like in 2021, the level of fiddliness on this Broadside XXL is somewhat unacceptable. And I feel like in 2021, this switch, this crunchy little plastic switch is somewhat unacceptable. The Nemesis used to piss me off to no end, Eugene. Bringing up the Nemesis used to piss me off to no end. To no end. Yeah. Tighten the gnome. I love that mech mod. All right, review for a thing that's never been reviewed. Toonie and Glass, you go back over there for next week. Let me finish up my beer. That's some good beer. Okay, now let's take a breath. Let's wind this down. Let's chill a little bit. If you haven't hit that like button, just go ahead and hit it right now. Janine, hit that like button on your way out. Sure would appreciate it. You have a wonderful night, Janine. Thank you for being here. Sally S. 0 banana stickers. It vapes and it hits hard, so that at least deserves it like 2 or 3, right? 2 or 3. And look, there's some really good mech mods. I really like some tube mechs. They're really good. Even in 2020, there's some good ones that have come out, just not a Broadside XXL. What a bummer that was. So here we go. We're going to wrap it up. Let me take a quick look. Make sure I didn't forget anything. Got my Dixon hat. Fuck yeah, Dixon hat still with a tag on it. That's how I'm going to rock it. Street cred. The beer's gone. We only hydrated once.
I love water. I'm glad that I love water so much. It makes it easy to stay hydrated. Hydro homies.
Hydro homies. Hope you guys stay hydrated. You might see something about a paid sponsor on this. It's this. They sponsor the vlog. It's the coldest water bottle. I've been using this like crazy for like a year now. Even just the other day, we had pool day. We had swim day. Crispy cold ice water in here. The outside of it, sitting in the San Fernando Valley sun, was so hot I could barely pick it up, even from the plastic. But on the inside, crispy, cold, delicious, beautiful water. So I'll have a link down in the description if you want to check that out. I think we're good. Let's wrap this up with if there's any super chats, let's do them now. I love that. I love that. You smashed it so hard, you need a new computer. Let's finish up with some of these super chats, you guys. Leo, yes, right. Okay. New Wave Dave. Yak Bong. Yak Bong. Yak Bong's going to get some action later. Derek, what's up, bro? Jubby's 2024. Sorry I missed most of the vlog. I was helping my coworker on how to close. Also, Lefos. Yeah, did you teach him about Lefos, though? Did you, Derek? Teach that young man about Lefos. Ifer says, sent you a DM on Patreon about a possible business I'm working on. What? All right, Ifer. I'm going to go check my Patreon DMs. I thought I got to them all today. Turns out I didn't. Larry, Psycho V2. Yeah, it already happened. I know, I'm just kidding, Larry. It's good. Are you a Psycho V2 vapor, Larry? You like that Psycho V2? Not Larry, Leo. What am I calling you, Larry? You're killing your father, Larry. Leo, sorry about that. Psycho V2 ampersand. Vlog day is always my favorite day, but today even more because it's the first day of my birth month. Getting ready to watch the replay soon. Ampersand, you will need to make known your actual birthday because you will get your birthday song sung to you by me. By me. And there's kind of nothing you can do about it. Ifer, crunchy on acid. Yeah, I'd say something similar to that. Crimson asks, is it better than POA? Look, I vaped exactly this much of Psycho V2, and I have vaped this much times 10 of Pony on Acid. So the jury's going to be out a little bit, but I will say it is a nice change of pace, and I'm looking forward to vaping the rest of this bottle down to nothing. Down to literally nothing. Leo also says, Steve, a.k.a. Folk Art, is a genuinely good dude. Thanks to Mowgli for the relentless plug. I know. Mowgli was really the Folk Art cheerleader. Really the Folk Art cheerleader. Mowgli, you get a lot of respect in my book for standing up for your boy like that. Standing up for your boy like that. New Wave Day says, SOI Shorty had that switch first. SOI Shorty, Subohm Innovations Shorty. Did they really have this switch first? I never had a Shorty. But I did have a this. And I did have an original broadside, which I tremendously, really liked. Ifer, you retracted your message, bro. New Wave Dave says, might as well be vaping a Panzer. I know. Might as well be vaping a Panzer. Although the Panzer, I think I liked more than this. I think I liked the Panzer more than this. Ifer, never mind the Bullocks. Here come the Gap pistols. What? The Gap pistols. Yep, take a screenshot of that. Album cover. The Gap pistols. Tom Sharo says 2 + 2 equals strawberry pancakes. You're wrong about that. 2 + 2 does not equal strawberry pancakes. 2 + 2 equals potato salad. Literally everybody knows that, Tom. I'm just kidding, buddy. 2 + 2 equals strawberry pancakes, Palm. And then we got one last one from Ifer. Oh, birthday's coming up on the 18th, on the 13th. All right, Ifer. Remind me next week. I'll make a post-it. We'll get to some birthdays for sure. You know me, I love to sing happy birthday, Ifer. I just do. So listen, you guys. Whoo! Good times. Good vlogging. Let me make sure I really didn't forget anything. Did we talk about this? 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 Yes. I did all the news. I did all the things. I did all the nicotine. There was one last thing here. I want to show you this. I want to show you a video. I want to end this on a really dope note, and I want to show you a video from New Zealand, from a trip to New Zealand. This is, hang on, what am I even doing? This is dumb. Okay, I want to show you a video from New Zealand. And the reason that I have this video, it's 1 minute long, but it's incredible of New Zealand. The reason I have this video is because in New Zealand, I somehow ended up with Bogan's memory card from his drone. So I just pulled all of his drone footage. No. I pulled all his drone footage, and I've been kind of like reminiscing about New Zealand. So I wanted to show you this. We drove up to the top of this really tall mountain, and Bogan sent off his drone, and it's just, look how fucking beautiful and picturesque New Zealand is. I watched this video today. It just put me in such a good mood. Such a good mood. But you see those Matt's legs. It's Matt's legs right there. I think I'm somewhere in this, but I'm not 100% sure. That's definitely Matt. Not sure. This is the top of this real big mountain. And just before this, like a wind glider, like parasailer guy took off. So watch this. Watch this shot. Oh, even with the music. Is there music? Oh, I thought there was music. No, there's no music. Damn. Thought there was music. Turns out there's not music. But watch this shot. Look at that. You can see the ocean in the background. Boosh. Effing New Zealand. And you can see that guy like wind paragliding right there. What? Would you just look at that? How do you not want to go to New Zealand, dude? This put me in such a good mood. And look up here and like you can see the ocean. You can see the whole coastline. You can see these mountains. You can see that. I was blown away. I was blown away by this. Blown away by New Zealand. So I just wanted to share that with you. Let's all meet in New Zealand. You know, they're actually doing some right things with vaping as well. But that's where I'm going to end this vlog. I'm grabbing my Havoc. I'm going to sit here and clean up my office. Yo, I'll see you guys in the Zoom hangs in a bit. But thank you guys seriously so much for coming out. What a great, fun night. I am taking a summer vacation, but I'll keep you guys posted on that. And yeah, we'll be back here next week. Monday, build stream with Kent. Tuesday, build stream with Bogan on his channel. Thursday, we're back here for the vlog. Yo, sup, Daniel. Appreciate you guys being here very much. Remember that it's literally us versus everybody. It's literally David and Goliath. It's like a T-Rex versus a lemur. You know, and the most that the lemurs can do is like swarm the T-Rex and maybe bite as hard as we can, but that's not necessarily going to bring the T-Rex down. Does that mean we don't try? Of course not. We always try. We always defend vaping. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being down for the cause. Remember that vaping's awesome and smoking sucks butts. So literally, no matter what's in your hand, you guys, let's keep on vaping and just be excellent to each other. Peace out. Big love. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much, everybody.